The vastness of the African savanna, with its seemingly endless plains and sparse vegetation, paints a picture of raw, untamed beauty. However, behind this awe-inspiring landscape lies a relentless and desperate struggle for survival. The savanna's iconic inhabitants, zebras, wildebeests, elephants, and lions, are all locked in a constant battle that pushes the boundaries of their adaptive abilities. These animals face an array of challenges, each more daunting than the last. Unyielding droughts stretch on for months, turning the land into a parched wasteland. Devastating wildfires sweep across the plains, leaving destruction in their wake. Deadly epidemics spread through the animal populations, threatening entire species. On top of all this, there is fierce competition for the limited resources that remain, forcing these creatures to constantly fight for their share of food and water. Life in the savanna is a never-ending test of endurance and adaptability. The struggle for life is unceasing, and survival hinges on the ability of these animals to adapt, resist, and persevere in the face of overwhelming odds. This is a world where only the strongest and most adaptable can endure, making the savanna a place of both extraordinary beauty and intense, unrelenting challenge. Water is the most vital resource in the African savanna, a lifeline that every creature depends on. The extended dry seasons can dramatically alter the landscape, transforming what was once a lush and vibrant environment into a barren, desolate desert. Zebras, recognized by their iconic striped patterns, embark on tireless journeys in search of water, leading their herds on epic migrations toward the last remaining sources. However, the scarcity of water is not an issue that only zebras face. Massive herds of wildebeests also follow these ancient migratory paths, driven by deep-seated instincts and the urgent need to find fresh, green pastures. The prolonged droughts can wreak havoc on animal populations, causing dramatic declines in numbers. Lakes that were once abundant and teeming with life gradually shrink into muddy remnants of their former selves and eventually dry up completely, leaving behind cracked earth and parched land. This relentless cycle of drought and scarcity is a harsh reality that tests the limits of every species living in the savanna. Elephants, known for their remarkable ability to locate water, use their long trunks to dig deep holes in the dry riverbeds. These wells not only quench their own thirst, but also provide water for many other species that benefit from their efforts. Predators like lions are also severely impacted by the drought. With fewer prey animals around, they must travel greater distances in search of food. The competition among predators becomes more intense, and even young lions face additional challenges as they are still honing their hunting skills. However, the pursuit of water is fraught with danger. Nile crocodiles, lurking in the few rivers that still flow, lie in wait, ready to ambush any animal that dares to venture close to the water's edge. Surviving an extreme drought requires more than just physical endurance. It demands an extraordinary level of determination and resilience. Even with their impressive adaptations, many animals eventually succumb to exhaustion and hunger. The harsh conditions of the drought take a heavy toll, leaving the lifeless bodies of these creatures scattered across the barren landscape as a stark reminder of nature's unforgiving cruelty. Yet, drought is not the only threat to survival in the savanna. Another peril looms large: wildfires. These fires can ignite suddenly, fanned by strong winds and fueled by the dry vegetation. Once started, they spread rapidly, consuming everything in their path and leaving devastation in their wake. The combination of drought and wildfire creates an almost apocalyptic scenario, where the fight for survival becomes even more desperate and uncertain. Birds of prey, such as eagles and falcons, take full advantage of the chaos caused by wildfires, seizing the opportunity to hunt small animals desperately fleeing the flames. In a surprising twist, after the destruction, the savanna undergoes a remarkable rebirth. The ashes left behind by the fires enrich the soil, allowing new plant life to flourish. This regrowth provides a vital source of food for herbivores like zebras and antelopes, sustaining them in the months following the blaze. This cycle of renewal is essential for the overall health of the ecosystem, ensuring that the savanna can continue to support its diverse array of life. However, the recovery period can be challenging for many animals. They must quickly adapt to the altered landscape and the new conditions that come with it. The sudden transformation of their environment requires resilience and flexibility as they navigate the changes brought about by the fire. Wildfires also have a significant impact on predators. With the vegetation reduced to ashes, prey animals become more exposed and easier to spot, giving predators an advantage in hunting. Yet, the lack of cover that once provided shelter for these predators can make them more vulnerable to attacks from other animals, as well as increase competition among themselves. The delicate balance of the savanna is both disrupted and renewed by fire, a force that shapes the lives of all who inhabit this vast and complex ecosystem. Hyenas, for instance, are quick to seize opportunities during these challenging times, often stealing prey from other predators like cheetahs and lions. As the rains finally arrive, the landscape begins to recover, and life seems to re-emerge from the ashes. However, with the return of moisture comes a new and insidious threat: epidemics. The increased humidity creates ideal conditions for the rapid spread of diseases among the densely packed animal populations, leading to outbreaks that can result in mass fatalities. Zebras, which gather in large herds, are particularly susceptible to infectious diseases. An epidemic can sweep through an entire population in just a few weeks, decimating their numbers. Similarly, buffalo, which are also highly social and travel in large groups, are vulnerable to these health crises, suffering significant losses during such outbreaks. Even predators like lions are not exempt from the dangers of an epidemic. A decline in herbivore populations due to disease can lead to food shortages for these apex predators, intensifying competition for territory and prey. Additionally, the big cats themselves are at risk, as diseases can be transmitted through various vectors, including insects. This creates a cascading effect where the health of the entire ecosystem is threatened, highlighting the delicate balance that exists within the savanna. The struggle for survival in this environment is relentless, with each species facing unique challenges as they adapt to the ever-changing conditions around them. Contaminated water sources and direct contact between animals contribute to the spread of deadly diseases such as foot and mouth disease and anthrax, which can have catastrophic effects on the wildlife of the savanna. During an epidemic, the movement of herds is often restricted, and sick animals are left behind, becoming easy targets for predators. These vulnerable individuals, weakened by illness, struggle to keep up with the rest of the group, making them prime prey for the carnivores that roam the savanna. Life in the savanna is a relentless battle for survival, not only against the harsh elements, but also against the threats posed by other animals. The constant struggle for resources is evident in the fierce competition among predators. Lions, hyenas, and cheetahs all face intense rivalry when it comes to securing food. In times of severe drought, when prey is scarce, this competition becomes even more cutthroat. Lions, in particular, are forced to hunt more frequently, often encountering other predators in the process. These encounters can lead to dangerous confrontations, as each predator vies for its share of the limited resources. The survival of these majestic creatures depends on their ability to outcompete their rivals and adapt. Cheetahs, known for their cunning nature, often follow lions and attempt to steal their kills. While cheetahs have the advantage of speed, they sometimes capitalize on the hard work of lions by snatching away prey when the opportunity arises. Leopards, despite being swift hunters themselves, frequently lose their prey to organized packs of hyenas. These intelligent scavengers work together to overpower solitary leopards, taking advantage of their numbers. Even among herbivores, competition for food can be fierce. Elephants, with their massive size and enormous appetite, have the capability to strip entire areas of vegetation, leaving little behind for smaller herbivores. Giraffes, despite their ability to reach high leaves, often find themselves competing for lower bushes and smaller trees during times of scarcity. Predators in the wild employ various hunting strategies to improve their chances of a successful kill. Lions, for instance, hunt in groups, using the strength and coordination of the pride to encircle and bring down large prey, such as zebras and buffaloes. Lionesses, who are the primary hunters, work together to isolate and capture their targets. Male lions, on the other hand, are primarily responsible for defending the territory, but also join in hunts when facing particularly challenging prey. As rainy seasons become increasingly unpredictable and droughts grow more severe, zebras and other wildlife are facing ever more challenging conditions in their search for water and food. Climate change is not only making resources scarcer, but is also altering traditional migration patterns. Routes that were once considered safe and reliable are now becoming hazardous, with water sources drying up prematurely or sudden floods destroying vital grazing lands. This ever-changing environment constantly tests the adaptability of different species. Only those who are highly resilient and capable of quickly adjusting to new conditions manage to survive. The effects of climate change on the savanna are both extensive and intricate. Rising temperatures can lead to more frequent and intense wildfires, further threatening the delicate balance of the ecosystem. For example, elephants may be forced to travel much greater distances to find water, which not only places additional strain on their bodies, but also increases the likelihood of conflicts with human communities. These longer journeys can lead to dangerous encounters with humans, especially when resources become scarce for both animals and people. The impact of climate change on the savanna is profound, influencing every aspect of life for the species that inhabit this vast and diverse ecosystem. Human intervention can have both detrimental and beneficial effects on these crises. Activities like illegal hunting and the destruction of natural habitats add further pressure to already vulnerable wildlife populations. However, there are also concerted conservation efforts aimed at protecting these threatened species. Captive breeding programs and the reintroduction of species into their natural habitats are crucial for helping recover declining populations. Moreover, global education and awareness campaigns play an essential role in promoting the protection of the savanna's biodiversity. Human activities, such as agriculture and urbanization, often result in habitat fragmentation, making it more challenging for animals to migrate and access the resources they need to survive. The African savanna is a complex and dynamic ecosystem where the struggle for survival is both intense and constant. Zebras, wildebeests, elephants, lions, and countless other animals face numerous challenges. Yet their remarkable adaptations and survival strategies are a testament to the resilience of nature. Despite facing crises and natural disasters, life persists in the savanna. Each animal, with its unique tactics and abilities, plays a vital role in maintaining the balance of this unique ecosystem. The fight for survival in the African savanna is an eternal dance between life and death, a spectacle of adaptation and resilience that continues to captivate and inspire. The savanna, with its incredible diversity and complexity, is a powerful reminder of nature's ability to adapt and survive, even in the face of the most extreme adversities. As long as there are ongoing efforts to protect and preserve this vital ecosystem, life in the savanna will continue to thrive, revealing new secrets and stories of resilience with each passing day. If you like this video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss a video.